I was not happy. I was not happy with what's happening in some of these big shows that's going on. And
First, I want to start off with, is Nick Walker one of the most famous bodybuilders now because of the hate, especially by Muscle Discord and Ivan Bodybuilding, right? Because today is Tuesday, and this man does nothing but hate on Nick Walker and says, hey, but I like Nick. I like Nick. I mean, it's just my criticism, and even you Nick fans, you know I'm telling the truth. It's that gut. It's this and that. This dick rider, right? But then today I'm gonna show you a video of how he hates on Nick, like, oh, he can never win, he can never this, he can never do that. First, Nick was gonna be 5th, and he ends up being 2nd, which is a great job. We understand the problem he has with his gut. But just imagine if and when he can fix that, right? But they still need the man. So at this point, does Nick want to win? Because if they give Nick a victory at least one time, they could get him out of there. But they need Nick. Right now, oh man, he's not doing the UK. Fuck the UK. Now you need the man? The man can't win. The man is this. But now we need him to fucking compete. Now he's looking great. On a Monday, he says Nick is looking great. To then the fucking next day, it's some other bullshit. This dick rider, if your opinion changes day to day, you are a dick rider. When nothing has changed on the opinion you're making it on. Can your opinion change? Yes, with new information, with new details. You don't have no new details, but you still dick riding. Why would you want Nick Walker to be in a show that you believe he stands no chance of winning? Because you sucking off Andrew Jack. That whole Jack is in your mouth. So why would you want him to compete in something he's not going to win according to you? He doesn't stand a chance. They would never pick him. Because you need somebody to hate? No, hate on that steroid, silicone, Andrew Jack. Hate on him. But it looks like they need the bad guy. And Nick Walker's the bad guy. The one that can shit on. In this situation, Nick, man, I think that's a good place to be, man. Bad publicity, good publicity, it's all great, man. But now I can see why people say this man is an asshole. You an asshole because you're not consistent. You're not consistent. You're just an asshole because you want to believe you're right because it's your opinion. And no. No, they didn't pick him because y'all corrupt, drug users, and all that good shit. Well, let's keep it a buck. But let's hear this dummy, Dick Rod Nick, all of a sudden, like, oh man, why are you not doing the show?
so let's talk about Mr. Nick Walker here. Let's go to Nick Walker. He looks fantastic, shredded, great shape.
Great
Would
shape.
love to see this on the stage.
Oh,
instead
wow.
of in his house.
Oh, instead of his house.
That's, bodybuilders don't compete in their basements. They're supposed to be on the big stage. That's what you work so hard
improving.
to
Or
become
making
a
sure
pro
that the
for,
next time you step up, you're
is
better.
to go and compete in the biggest shows in the world. And we got more.
This clown wants Nick Walker to compete in a show that he can't win because they won't allow him to win. So you could talk shit about Nick Walker. So you can make your shitty ass video because you know what? You say, hey, the next face of bodybuilding is going to be Andrew Jack. Nobody gives a shit about Andrew Jack. He's not entertaining. He's going to be worse than Derek. It's going to be worse than Derek.
More of these guys. Tony O'Burton's another one that like to skip. Now, I understand why Tony didn't do the Arnold, Ohio. So that's completely understandable. But he skipped out on the Olympia last time too. So I'm seeing more and more of these younger generation bodybuilders skip these big shows. And I don't know if they're like perfectionists and they feel like, well, if they don't get it perfect or they don't get the result they want, they shut it down and we're like, oh, okay, I'm done. I didn't win. So if I don't win, it's win or nothing.
Yeah, we can't shut it down. Even though this clown keeps downplaying the hard work I'm doing, let me do the show So Muscle Discord could have something to talk about. So this clown could be more of an asshole and try to get this YouTube paper. But hey, you know what? I'm not being an asshole. I'm just calling it how it is. This clown is a clown, a failure. It's always those criticizing people on what they're doing that they can't do. But listen to this clown.
For me. And they don't go and do the next big show. Back in the day, you had top guys, Chris Cormier, Kevin LeBron, Sharp. These guys were getting second in these shows, but they didn't stop. Lee Priest, he wasn't winning every show he did.
So he admits it. These guys are getting second. So Nick, the best, we're never going to give you what you really want. But come over and compete for second so we can trash you. And we can say how you're never going to win. We're not going to congratulate you for being second. We're not going to try to encourage you and give you the great criticism to, listen, man, you got to work hard on that gut because you can win this. You can actually do it. We're going to say you're never going to be Mr. Olympia. Nick Walker can never win. But please, can you come compete in our shitty competition? Because we need you and we need your fans to watch. Can you please? Can you please? I know you're doing hard work, but come get second. Come to a shitty-ass, corrupt event that's corrupt. You won the event. Even with your fucking gut, you was better than Andrew Jack. But we're corrupt. But come, because we still need you. Because you know what? The UK, the Honor UK, trash, garbage, ass, dumpster juice. Because of what this clown just said. The top guys say, oh, you're going to give it to Andrew Jack, so what? Give it to him. But you know what? You want to give it to him and make it look like, oh, but look, he beat Nick Walker. He beat Tupon, whatever the fuck these niggas' names are. No, we got to make it look good. But now it's going to look like we can't put Andrew Jack on the pedestal because it's going to look like he beat nothing but bumps. Yeah, he did beat nothing but bumps. We don't give a shit about no Andrew Jack. Everybody is hoping and waiting that Samson Dowder really gets that 300+ pound jacked. We want to see, even though he's quiet and doesn't talk, we want to see what Derek is going to come with. We don't want to see no Andrew Jack. Yeah, you won because Samson Dowder wasn't there because Derek let you win. And Nick almost took that shit. He really took that shit. Andrew Jack ain't shit. Because if y'all want to say Nick is that bad, you almost let Nick beat you? What the fuck you going to do with Samson Dowder? What the fuck you going to do with Derek? If Hottie comes in better prepared, you ass, homie. Andrew Jack ain't winning shit. He only winning if those guys don't come prepared. No, why would Nick show up a couple weeks later to a motherfucking show where he's getting hated on and he knows, he's being told, he's listening. We're not going to win. Y'all on his dick about if he's coaching himself or not. Y'all got to make a story. Oh, he's lying. He was coaching. Get off his dick. Guy didn't coach shit.
But they kept competing. That was just the fun of it. That was your career. You're a pro now. You compete. That's your job. Doing these one show, qualify and shut it down for the rest of the year seems to be the trend now. One show, we get to see these guys once out of the entire calendar year, and the next time we see them is at the Olympia. And then Phil, we wonder why when these guys get on stage, they don't know how to pose. They don't know how to present themselves.
See? We get to see them one time, and always is the criticism. Imagine telling somebody, hey, this is exactly what he's telling Nick. Nick, I just want you to show up at the UK so we could talk about you after. So we could clown you after. So we could say how you can't win. So we could talk about your gut. How we could talk about, yeah, he's just a mutant, but he's never. So we could dick ride you. No, guys, continue to do what you want until these guys understand that y'all the show. Oh my God, Martin just dissed the media. Yeah, fuck the media. You're nothing. We don't need the fucking media. This is the talent. Because I don't like steroid motherfuckers. But I'm okay with these motherfuckers doing because this is their job. They want to be the entertainment. So it's all good. I like people who are natural. I don't like drug addicts of any kind. But I still appreciate the hard work that they do to entertain us, because everybody on YouTube and the audience knows we watch. We like to be entertained. We like to see Sam Sulek. I'm a fan of Sam. Not a fan that they take drugs, but I don't know they're in the occupation of drugs. Bodybuilding is drugs, steroids, drugs, all types of drugs, silicone shit to your fucking body. This is the Barbie show, bro. Plastic here, plastic there. We trying to put the greatest physique, not with just gym work. We pulling some poison here, some oil here, some all types of shit. These guys are putting their life on the line. So this is a man that's putting his life on the line, and you're talking about, man, you don't want to do this show, so we need somebody to bash on. This clown. This muscle dickhead.
They look stale and stiff, as opposed to the guys in the late 90s and early 2000s. They had good routine.
And fuck with this 90s shit. Fuck them. Don't try to mind fuck these new athletes. They don't give a fuck about that. Oh, but the guys in the 90s. Yeah, the guys in the 90s ain't got shit. Like that big muscle dude right here, right under you. Ain't nobody knows his fucking name. Ain't nobody know why you put him on there. They don't want to be him. That clown, that bald-headed fuck right there. Longevity. Yeah, right. He ain't Nick. He ain't none of these. They got more money. They got more publicity. They got more fans. Fuck them old heads. And I'm an old head. I'm from the 90s. Fuck all that. They don't want to be them clowns. They don't want to be them slaves. They got more control. Nick could do what he want. He don't got to do what they did. They were forced to do a million shows. They were forced. They needed the money. No, you want them to do all these shows so you could talk about them, so you can make your YouTube money. You need Nick. That's the point. You talking shit about Nick, but at the same time, we know you need Nick. Because we know you know that after the UK, nobody's going to give a shit about no fucking Andrew Jack. And that's all you're going to have to talk about. Because nobody's talking shit about no Andrew Jack. The most person people been talking about is Nick fucking Walker. You, your whole fucking show, Monday, Tuesday, Nick Walker. Last week, Nick Walker. Everything. Ivan Body, Nick Walker. Was he coach? Everything is about Nick. Nick. Not no fucking Andrew Jack. Not no fucking Andrew Jack. We're talking about Nick motherfucking Walker. So, Nick, congratulations. You really won, my friend. And this clown didn't understand that you said you're not going to just focus on bodybuilding. You're going to focus on making this a business, of making this a brand. Yes, I like that, Nick. This clown just wants you to try to help him put money in his pocket by him bashing you. Tell him to suck a dick.
They could move. They were confident because they competed a lot.
Oh, why they competed a lot?
I'm going to do a little rant here. But
yeah, rant. No dick riding.
First off, Nick Walker skipping out on the Detroit Pro Show, which was an easy qualification. 1 week after the Arnold, Ohio. Just needed to stay on his diet. Didn't need to come in 100%. Could have backed down a little bit and just came in and showed whatever, 80% and won it. Got a good paycheck, $25,000.
He don't need it.
And the rest is history. Could have took a break, went on his vacation.
This clown don't know he's so annoying and so hated. Niggas don't want to get 25,000 to hear your stupid mouth, nigga. Go suck this nigga off down here, nigga, to make your content, man. The fuck out of here. We're not even gonna listen to this clown no more. Let's move on from this.